Hi everyone. I want to talk about the future of healthy water, and I'm talking about water in the environment, not bottled water. There are a range of reasons why water can become unhealthy through nutrient pollution, and that can be through stormwater runoff off the streets where it picks up pollution and nitrogen from our day-to-day living, such as cleaning cars and the things that we do, but also as well as fertilizer use and a range of other industrial processes, all that add small amounts of nutrient, and they collectively gather in the water. And so we have different systems such as wetlands, riverbank remediation and ways to manage stormwater on the way to the rivers. But the fact is we still have these issues. There are still areas that are full of clogging weed. We still have blue-green algal blooms and fish kills, as we've seen in the Murray-Darling quite recently. So all of these issues are driven by algae growing in the wrong way and causing problems for us. So our belief is that the best and easiest way to solve this problem is with a biological solution for what is a biological problem. The back of this picture is of some microscopic pictures of diatom cells, and diatoms are a type of algae that will grow, and that's what we're going to encourage. And the reason we want to encourage this type of algae and not other types of algae is because they're at the bottom of the food chain. So diatoms appear pretty much everywhere, from a river stream at the top of a mountain all the way down those rivers, ponds, lakes, dams, lagoons, and all the way out to sea. And there are actually a lot more diatoms growing in the sea than there are in fresh water. So our system is called diatomics, and as you can see there from that food chain, diatoms will grow, and then something will eat them, and then something eats them all the way through. And it's not just limited to fish. There are insect larvae, turtles, eels, birds, all of these things. So basically we're trying to turn nutrient pollution into animals that we all like to see in our healthy waterways. And diatomics is the micronutrients that are missing in that requirement. Just like we need iron in our diet and vitamin C and all these very, very small amounts of certain things, diatomics adds the things that are missing to the vast amount of nitrogen and phosphorus that's in the water, and that's how we solve the problem for them. And diatomics is only available biologically to diatoms. So blue-green algae look at it and don't care, not interested, they won't get the benefit of that boost. So just to take you through some examples of what we've done, this is down at Logan in a wastewater treatment plant. There was 3 million cells of blue-green algae per mil in that side, and a year and a bit later it's looking much healthier. It also looked like that after 6 weeks, so we have it's a very quick turnaround for us. This is in a council pond where they had massive problems with filamentous algae. They cleaned it all out, as they were doing very regularly, and within 3 weeks it's growing back. Once we get our treatment started, it just stays looking great all the time. And one of the things with weed removal is sites look bad when they say, right, get the weed removal in, and then you rip all that out, the water looks rubbish for ages, and then for a short period of time it's okay whilst that's coming back, and then it starts looking rubbish until the point where you go, we have to get them back. With our system it just gets better and better and better, and you don't have that problem. This is a Unity Water wetland site where they were getting a lot of floating azolla over on the top there, as well as filamentous algae, and after 100 days the water's much clearer, looking much healthier. And that doesn't matter whether we're talking this sort of site or even the waterway that goes through Sunshine Plaza, where it looks usually pretty green and nasty. There are fish in there, and if you could clear up that water and increase the clarity, the whole system looks more attractive. And so wherever you've got people using it as an amenity, you want it to look better, and in that way you've enhanced the aesthetic value. So there's many, many wins on that sort of a system. And this is part of a video, part of that wetland system, where I've put the underwater camera in where we're not treating it and where we are treating it. And you can see there are a lot of dissolved oxygen, and that's why I say we're limiting or potentially totally removing the number of fish kills, because there's so much oxygen produced. And also the water clarity is improved, and there are a lot more animals and things zooming around inside there. So we're just sited over here, so if you want to talk about what the options are and how we manage the water, we'd be more than happy to talk to you. Thank you.